Welcome back to another episode of CP Access. Right now, you should be deep into your project, researching and applying that research into creating a product or going through a specific process. Remember, you need to be completed with the project by March 2nd. After that date, you will be refining your research paper and working on your portfolio and presentation. Don't forget to document the hours spent writing your paper too. These hours are valuable and could be part of your final status report.
So far, you have written drafts of the first two sections of your research paper, the introduction and the research process. Today, we're going to talk about the findings section. If one of the previous sections has not yet been approved, continue to work on it until it is marked proficient according to the rubric on EdProps. Your findings section, which we will discuss in detail today, will be due in a few weeks.
The findings section illustrates the new knowledge that you gained through research and then discusses the application of that research. You will use various sources to support the ideas within your essential question, which should be answered in your conclusion, and then discuss the connection between the research and the final project. Consider this section the core of your paper.
The following is a list of major requirements required for this section of your paper. Please refer back to this video or the research paper guidelines on EdProps for more information or clarification.
This section of the paper is at least 6 pages in length. Focus on 3 or 4 major findings and support them with examples, stories, or arguments that will help the reader understand how you arrived at these conclusions. Not only do you report on what others have said about your topic, but you also add your own opinion to personalize it and your own individual perspective.
This section should be fact-filled and informative. Remember, you must connect your findings with your essential question.
On the Research Paper Guidelines document, under the Resources link on EdProps, you will find a rubric for your research paper. It's one of the very last pages in this document. Use this rubric to help guide you in the right direction regarding your findings section. These standards will give you a concrete vision of the level of quality and effort expected on the final outcome.
Under the Resources link on EdProps for your research paper, you will also find a sample paper. Please skim over this. Look at the different headings, sections, and the information contained within it. This will help you write your paper. Notice the 3 major sections and the specific information used in the findings section to support the essential question. Notice the variety of sources cited and the concise discussion and analysis of the research. Observe the connection between the research and the application of the research in the latter part of the findings. The sample paper serves as a visual for structure and content and will guide you and help you tremendously throughout the execution of your paper.
Okay, here are your tasks for the next few weeks. Continue logging your hours spent on your project, including research, working on the project, outlining your paper, and writing the draft.
Write the findings section of your paper.
Go back to the introduction and research process sections. Edit and refine these sections to reflect quality writing and proper use of language.
Finally, be proactive. Look ahead at the final requirements and due dates. It's coming down to the wire here.
That about wraps up today's CP Access.
Good luck and thank you.